Happy New Year and welcome to my new little ham shelf. So, been working on putting up a new tower to hold my antennas, which is up, and I've got the UHF VHF put up, which I'm using my little Baofeng right now. I need to get a permanent radio for the nice little shelf here. So, been working on that. It's a brand new year. Happy New Year to everybody. Got a lot of goals for this year. One of them being getting my ham shack up and running. So I've got just other side of the wall here. Sorry, didn't mean to hurt you. I've got the tower. So all the cables are going out, going through the grounding block and to the tower. Got that up. What was it? Forget what day it was. It was right before Christmas. Got it up and then took a trip to Ohio to see family. Got home, saw that it was going to be nice and sunny. Started working on it. Got called away to do some plumbing rescue for my brother. Got back. It was dark. Actually left his place because I got called for a possible search and rescue with the ham group that I'm with, the Oxcom group. That got called off. As soon as I got home and got loaded up, I jumped in the car, called out mobile, and our president came back and said, return home. The person was found. So that was a good thing, but it means I didn't get much done that day. And then the next day, it was got colder on me. And I was thinking about it, not sure. Ended up getting the UHF VHF antenna put up, along with some microwave links to my neighbors. So we've got cameras on properties down the road. I'm looking at all these blinky lights for the microwave and everything behind the camera. Blink, 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 blink. Got that up. Put cameras up on the tower myself, so I have a nice down view of our front property. I can see coming and goings. Really cool. Yeah, I left my 10/11 meter antenna on the house. There's snow up there now. I was just up there re-stretching my long wire antenna for my ICOM 730. So I've got the 10 meter / 11 meter and my long wire running through here, and I can switch between the two real nicely. I'm like, hey, I can do it. I don't have to worry about unplugging and plugging back in. So that's fun. So made some contacts yesterday after I got everything hooked back up. So that was kind of fun. Haven't done too much on HF. I've done more UHF, VHF locally. So something new I'm learning. So I wanna get better at this stuff. Was just listening to some Morse code, otherwise known as CW, and I downloaded an app on my phone which listened to the Morse code and told me what it was saying. So that was kind of cool. That was a beacon out of Texas, Central Texas. So yeah. So some of my other goals is behind the camera, which I'm not going to show you, is a storage area. This whole area has been storage. Of course, I've got my harness hanging up because I was climbing. Wanted to let it air out before I packed it away. I don't know. It might just live there. Looks good there. But this has been storage area, and I decided to put a shelf in. I've got all these deep cycle batteries. I'm going to put a solar panel out, but the storage area behind is a bunch of shelving. Doesn't have anything particular on it right now except a bunch of, oh golly, empty canning jars, a couple things of toilet paper, nothing spectacular, just odds and ends stuff that kind of found its home there. But I'm going to wall that off and put a door in there and make it my cold room. I do have a little heat coming off from the garage. This is attached to my wife's garage, which is a heated garage. Keep it about 50 degrees. But I've got potatoes and what else in there? Onions that I just put in there. So hopefully just wall it off so there's no light. Keep the cold in there. And I'll put ventilation in. Actually, it does have an old chimney stack, kind of, so I do have ventilation out. So yeah, just things I'm working on. Make a cold room for the wintertime. It won't do too well in the summertime because it's above ground. So speaking of ground, I also have a goal this year. We're talking about the garden, my wife and I, and my goal is I want to get about 75% of the food that we eat grown on the property. I've got apple trees coming as a gift from one of my friends who loaned me he loans me his equipment, but I borrowed his backhoe to dig the foundations for the tower, for the guide wires. I actually, a couple years prior, you can go search, there's a video online, a time lapse of me digging a hole, I think is what it's called. I dug the foundation for the tower itself, which was a 30-inch by 4-foot tube. So, but he's going to gift us a couple of fruit trees this coming spring. So we're going to get those in the ground. A couple different apple trees. So yeah, my goal is if I can get 75% of the food that we would eat, probably source the rest of it, say like the meats and things like that. I've got the neighbor across the street who has cattle, who butchers. He's working on building his herd right now, but he butchered one this fall, and I'm gonna buy some hamburger off of him. I do a lot of work for him as well. So, but I told him no, I need to pay for it. What I do for you is just out of the kindness of my heart. So I want to buy the hamburger from him. So, yep. So got some lofty goals. I got more goals than that, but those are the big ones that are pertinent. So the garden, producing more food. I want to get this little communications nook up and going. I've got a computer, my HF radio, my UHF, VHF radio, excuse me, batteries. I'm going to put a solar panel out with the charge controller. I'm going to get all these batteries linked. Right now I've just been kind of rotating through. Got a little charger right here that I've been running. So yeah, so a little update. Happy New Year's to everybody. What can I say? If you are not preparing, you are preparing to suffer. I'll put it that way. It looks like it's going to be a crazy year. Just kind of hang on and let's go for a ride. So prepare, prepare, prepare. That's all I can say. That's my new motto. But yeah, well, another goal is I'm going to try to put out more videos. Just kind of keep everybody in the loop. Maybe I'll learn something on the old radio here, and I can share that with everybody as well. So, well, be blessed, and I will talk to everybody later.